Hey everybody, David here, and I am going to TIFF today, and some of you might be wondering, what is TIFF? Well, you'll find out in a few seconds. So currently, I'm at the Vaughan Metropolitan Center, and I have to arrive at St. Andrew Station, right there. That's my destination. It's probably going to be a 45-minute ride for me by the time I get there, but it's going to be 1 second for you guys. And here we are at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. Here we go. You guys recognize that building? That's the building they use for The Boys, where the Homelander and those guys, their headquarters are. There's the Royal Alexandra Theatre. Here's the Princess of Wales, and that's where I gotta go later, so all three movies that I'm checking out here are going to be at the Princess of Wales. There's the music stage right there. Apparently Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things is going to be playing with his band, so something cool to know.
A generous donor who is supporting our opening night.
Wow. To all of you, love to all of you. Who's excited to kick off TIFF? All of us, right? Yeah, TIFF. Wow. We are opening it. As Cameron mentioned in his very generous introduction, I'm your new mayor, a bit new still, and I am thrilled to be here. And when I think of films, I have these images that I remember seeing from the film, like 400 Blows. At least 40 plus years ago, remembering a scene where a child is running in the field, and that freedom that child was experiencing. And many, many years later, I still remember that abundant freedom. Some of you, okay, it's an old movie, it's a pharmaceutical movie, okay, I know. But the film touches us in a special way. It touches us that like no other medium can. It moves us. It connects with us. It teaches us. It allows us to see a different perspective and create an emotional bridge between all of us, no matter which culture we come from, what background. It really connects us. And that power of movie is what we are celebrating. And sometimes movie even inspire us to think about other people's needs. And it can even create structural and cultural changes. And by gosh, we sometimes need to make changes. We need to make life affordable for everyone so our cultural workers, industry can afford to live in Toronto. We need to make sure that we celebrate the diversity of the city of Toronto because we are so unique in this world. We have so many different cultures living harmoniously together. And that's why the Toronto film industry has an incredibly bright future because of who we all are. And the industry is made up of people that inspire us, who help our city show a little bit of swagger every year when TIFF open. The producers, the crews, the actors, the writers, the workers who make Toronto a destination, bring us together. And whether we're movie fans or people that we put movies together. They bring people from across the globe and contribute billions of dollars to the local economy. And it brings smiles to our faces. And you know, it is so special. And during those 3 years of the pandemic, we realized how much we need to connect with each other. That's what this is about, having an open stage out in the, watching the sky getting darker. And it's really being with each other. It's also part of the magic of TIFF. So, on the next 10 days, let us celebrate how TIFF bring us in this fabulous festival. And what we need to do is to say a big thank you to all those people, especially those volunteers that make TIFF. Yes, a big round of applause to the volunteers. A big thank you. Thank you for enriching the world, lighting up our screens, and expanding our imagination through your creativity. Enjoy.
Have a festival without music. So there we go. I was just admiring this view of the CN Tower right here. Just noticed it now. I hear people cheering. I don't know if somebody's here, somebody famous. I don't know. Let's go see. Here's the red carpet. You can go. End up a work here. Yeah. That's a great idea. So that was that's a red carpet for a movie called The Boy and the Heron, and it's an anime film, so you can look it up on IMDb. But yeah, no big stars yet. But will any appear? Who knows? So let's continue on. Got some art going on over here. Here's the TIFF light box, and there's a gift shop over here, so if you want to buy some souvenirs from TIFF, there you go. I don't know what some of this stuff is for, but got some stuff going on here.
Randall Hall, Jeff Hollis, Chuck, Mark Thompson, and Greg Rose, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Whenever I hear people playing jazz, I feel like saying, not my tempo. Here I am, the Princess of Wales Theatre.
My name is Jane Shodel. I'm the lead programmer for the special presentation program, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the world premiere screening of North Star, directed by Kristin Scott-Thomas. We are pleased to present this film at the Visa Screening Room at the Princess of Wales Theatre, and thank Visa for making this possible. We would like to thank our lead sponsor, Bell, and our major sponsors, RBC, Bulgari, and Visa, for their continued support. We would also like to thank our government supporters, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, shout out to Government of Ontario, and the City of Toronto. Big shout out. This film is eligible for the People's Choice Award. Vote for your favorite films at tiff.net/vote. TIFF would also like to thank CAA for providing us with this film, and thank you to the British Council for their generous support. Let's say thank you to them all, please. Tonight's film stars Scarlett Johansson, Sienna Miller, and Emily Beecham as three sisters who return to their childhood home in the English countryside for the remarriage of their mother, played by Kristin Scott-Thomas. In this, her very auspicious directorial debut, Scott-Thomas draws on her own family history as a jumping-off point for this charming and deeply moving family drama. Kristin Scott-Thomas is, of course, best known for her memorable screen performances, most notably for Four Weddings and a Funeral, Military Wives, and The English Patient, for which she won an Academy Award. North Star, Finola Dwyer.
Good evening, love this theatre. Thank you to Cameron Bailey and his team for your unwavering support over the years and for giving this very special film a platform at the festival. This festival has many happy memories, particularly for the director, co-writer and actor, Kristin Scott-Thomas, making her directorial debut with North Star. Kristin, Scarlett, Sienna, Emily would have all loved to have been up here tonight with me presenting the film, but they stand firm with their sad colleagues and friends. I'm honoured to present this film, whose roots are deeply personal to my director, who lost both her fathers at a very young age, which forms the foundation of our story, a story about sisterhood, families, and so much more. There are so many people to thank, not least our brilliant cast led by the irrepressible Scarlett Johansson, who is playing Kristin's daughter for the third time. Enjoy the film.
Got out of seeing the movie North Star starring Scarlett Johansson, and yeah, it was pretty good. That's what I'll say. I'm wrapping up today. I'm really tired. It's like 11:30 at night, I think, right now, and by the time I get home, it's almost going to be 1 o'clock. So that's all for day one of TIFF. There we go.